Hello everyone, I'm Ultraviolent4 and this is part 3 of Spriggan Conjurer of Qazlal. In the last episode we finally got our first pip of piety, so as we run around now we're going to be creating our storm clouds. As our piety gets higher that will start getting more intense, so it's not too impressive right now, but it does mean that the additional noise we're making all the time is going to be attracting enemies to us, which is coincidentally what these two howler monkeys are doing that we've just found. I was having a look at my floor layout just before I started playing, and this is actually a horrible example of the way that you should explore. I obviously wasn't paying much attention to it, but if we have a look, our three upstairs, oh well, one's a hatch, okay, well, the two upstairs that we know are all the way over here, and we have explored in such a way that if we need to retreat, we gotta run all the way around the outside, like that. It's much better to be exploring close to your stairs, so we should have been going more around this area. Oh well, no biggie. Quick update on our spells. We've got Fulminant Prism down to 9% chance to fail now, which is much more reliable. I would like to get it a little bit lower though. We've seen how much Magic Dart has been failing even at 1% 1% chance to fail. So 9% I feel like it's probably gonna fail 8 out of 10 times maybe. Or that would be 4 out of 5. Anyway, I'm also a little bit concerned about the spell hunger. So we're not gonna start spamming this yet, although it's coming. So we can start using it now when we get groups of enemies like this here, the hippogriff, the howler monkeys, and so on. Basically, now that we've begun putting the Lair back into Qazlal, I think it's high time that we start putting the blast back into Blaster Caster. Alright. Oh, right, there's something else I need to show you. So some of you might have seen this already. This is a picture drawn by Retrograss. It was up on Reddit. It's his interpretation of this run. So we've got here Lom Lob Bomb, Spriggan Conjurer of Qazlal. And this is one of the most fantastic things I've ever seen in my life. It certainly puts all my drawings to shame. So we got the Fulminant Prisms here exploding. We got an ogre and a troll, and that is just so good. We have all the Quaz clouds coming in too. A bit of a sneak peek of what we're going to be seeing more of in the future. That's great. If you ever make anything really cool like this, send it to me. I'll more than happily show it off because I love things like this. And also, reminder, because some of you might not know this, if you make a genuine attempt at cosplaying a character, I will play that character. I'm being quite serious. So, again, some of you might not have seen this, but this is Beta Band's Minotaur Transmuter cosplay that I then ended up playing. This is so, I can't look at this and not laugh. So, he's wearing a robe. He's cast blade hands. Anyway, so the challenge remains. You cosplay a character, I will play it. Genuine attempt. Alright, let's play some crawl. Let's play this one, Spriggan Conjurer. So, let's see. With Fulminant Prism, so it takes 2 turns or 20 orts worth of time to explode. So, even if we put it right next to us, well, even as a normal species, we'd have 1-2 moves to get out of it, but we don't have to worry too much. Although, the howler monkey could attack it. I don't know. I'm feeling brave. Let's get out of it. Something hits the prism. Yeah, see, the monkey's attacking it. If an enemy kills it before it's fully charged up, depending on how quickly they kill it, but generally, if they kill it straight away, it will do nothing. But if they kill it after a turn, or a little bit more than that, it will still explode, but it will be a smaller explosion. Let's get the full one, can we? No, I think that was a smaller one. Well, we killed one of them. Let's go again. So if we put it out here, we wanna hit both of them with it. Yeah, so they just killed it. That one did nothing. Alright. Well, we might have to do them one at a time. There we go. It's really not that strong. There we go. Note that one of the things the RC file does for these traps is that it ignores Fulminant Prisms because they do not set off traps. You used to be able to mind sweep with them because it was kind of funny. If there was a trap that you didn't know, the spell would just fail to place it, so you could tell, hey, there's a trap there. Not anymore. That got changed. So now they just don't. They don't trigger traps at all. All right. So let's take heed of what I was saying at the start and start exploring back towards our stairs. We'll go up here. We'll connect our path just in case we need to retreat. Up there. Oh, well, there's nothing here anyway. We'll go that way. No, we won't. We'll head to our stairs. I'll be good. Alright. There was an ice beast there. I don't remember whether or not we killed that ice beast. Not that it's a huge deal. We've checked that hatch up. That's good. We're getting very hungry. We've only got 3 rations. So this is why I don't want to keep spamming Fulminant Prism just yet. If we find a whole bunch more food, then yes. But if you have a look, it's causing 4 pips of spell hunger, which is quite a lot when you can't eat corpses and you only have, how many was it? 3 rations. So yeah, I think we'll hold off on that a little bit. The blast and blaster caster will have to wait just a little bit longer. Okay, a water moccasin is fast, is poisonous, but not as fast as us. It's the black mamba that is really worrying. The black mamba is the 20 speed one. I could just shut the door if I was really worried. I'm not though. Very strong tactic against early game adders though, shutting doors. We may as well eat this ration. We're never going to eat corpses, so there's no... You can just eat whenever on a Spriggan, as long as you're not overeating. Hey, look, some more food. There's no point waiting till you get to starving. It doesn't save you anything. Alright. We still don't know where our final upstairs is. This floor seems really empty as well. I don't know. I remember last time. I remember we walked around for a while and there was not much on this floor. Seems like it's happening again. I mean that is an experience that we will have to get used to playing Qaz, but that's going to happen more as we make even more noise. So it's kind of it's not a boss fight, but what happens with Qaz when you're at high levels of piety is everyone runs to the stairs when you come down to a new level because of all the noise. So you fight basically the entire floor at the stairs. Let's not take more hits. These guys have draining, so... Oh no, look, I've explored into the unknown, so we might get shafted here. That was alright. But anyway, so once you fight the whole floor around the stairs, very often after that, the rest of the floor is relatively empty. But that's not what's happened here. So I don't know where everyone is. It's a somewhat empty floor, I guess. White, he's got just an enchanted battle axe. Okay, no biggie. Okay, good. We can't even wield a battle axe. That would be quite a sight. A tiny little Spriggan with a battle axe. Where are we going? There's a little bit more of the floor over here to the left. We can't wield great swords either. So that is true, isn't it? Yeah, we can't. Okay, because that would be even better than the scimitar in terms of getting free riposte, but it's too big. And we've not seen a buckler, have we? No. Okay. That looks like that's it. A few little tiny bits. Oh, there might be a whole nother room up there. Or there. Okay, we should go check it out. I'm a completionist. Where are we going? Without ever knowing the way. Okay, nothing that way. Totally worth. We got one bit over here. Any bets? Yeah, okay. Alright, well, we revealed 2 extra tiles. Totally worth. Let's keep going. So, next is D8, which is where our lair can start spawning. A Falchion of Freezing. Alright, well that's interesting. I want to check that out because whites very often have highly enchanted weapons. So this, oh, we've only got one remove curse though. Okay, I think I'll wait. Alright, but as soon as we find another remove curse, we'll check that out. I want to have at least one remove curse on us, just in case we find some new jewelry or something, so we don't have to wait. But if that's say a +5 Falchion of Freezing, that would be better than this +0 scimitar. And also, can we stab him? No, there's no way. Why aren't these flame clouds waking them up? Because the clouds aren't actually making the noise, that's the answer. Oh nice, we made it to 2 pips of piety. I should finish my point. The point was that the freezing brand will slow a lot of things in this stage of the game too. A dagger of venom. Interesting. We'll take him up. Do we want the dagger of venom? I want to say yes. It allows us to melee things and then kite. I mean, we can kite and kill stuff with magic dart anyway, but it just gives us, I don't know. Say it's something heavily armored that a magic dart is going to do nothing to. But we can't use it yet, so I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to make 3 or 4 different points all on top of each other, and I can't remember anymore what any of them were. I don't know. Something. Alright. Oh yes, we made it to 2 pips of piety. I remember now. Okay, good. So we get upheaval. This is really good, especially on a melee character. So there's a little bit of overlap between being a caster, a blaster caster certainly, and then upheaval. Although in some sense this is also putting some blast into it. So upheaval is smite targeted. I can show it to you. So you get an aimer. The area will get bigger as you get more piety, which I actually find is sometimes annoying because when it gets to the wider area, it's not guaranteed to do it. So if you want to hit a monster that's next to you, you have to, and not hit yourself, you have to aim it like this, and then it's not guaranteed to hit the tile that the monster's on. Anyway, that's my one complaint about it getting quote-unquote better with high piety. Anyway, so it's smite targeted, it's elemental damage. How strong it is increases with your invocations, but it's a really powerful ability. I mean, anything smite targeted is, if you think about it. We reached level 8 on our spellcasting. Let's check our food. It's dropped to 3 a little bit, but I think we want to keep going. I'm even going to focus it. We can stop focusing conjurations. We'll focus spellcasting. We'll take it to 10, and then we'll have another look. But with a +2 aptitude, it's fairly cheap. And then I think what we'll do is, we got spell targets for conjurations and hexes to go to 8. Once we get there, we'll start training some fighting for more HP, because we're walking around with 39 at the moment, which is pretty low. If we met something like a Cyclops and we got really unlucky and we just got nailed by a large rock, we could technically be one shot, which is not something you ever want to be true. A blowgun, I'm not going to bother. It's just more kiting and more damage over time that we could potentially have. Okay, a few altars there. Yeah, we have more than enough kiting abilities that we can make use of. New potion. Actually, we have lots of potions. Yeah, okay, that's not too exciting. We've sort of had a bit of a dearth of identify scrolls this game. There's kind of an annoying hatch up there because we're really far away from all the stairs. Oh boy. I'll tell you, when you play like this, it really does make you appreciate fast travel. Okay, a wraith. It appears to be on its own. Anytime you see a wraith like this in the dungeon, you should be thinking that there's a good chance that Josephine will be nearby. But not this time. Alright. There we go. Just plinking it with magic dart. Works sooner or later. We got someone saying hi. Yes. So they are safe tiles. So a misconception here that I probably should explain. So because I see this come up a lot. A tile that's been tested isn't 100% guaranteed to be safe. So even if you step on a tile with a trap on it, or if a monster does, it's not guaranteed to go off. So maybe there was a trap here and we stepped on it and it just never went off, and now we're testing it and we just keep rolling extremely luckily to not be trapped. Like, you can't ever know 100% that a tile is trap free unless you're playing Ash and Zari and Ash is revealing traps to you. But still, even though that's the case, you still prefer to step on ones that have been tested rather than ones that are completely unknown. Oh man, we find a book and it's already a book of conjurations. That was our first book too, on D8. Oh. If we could find something like Blink, that would be great. Spriggans are really good at translocations too, +4 aptitude. But it would just be really good if we could have just a more guaranteed way to get away from stuff than just running. Because say we do get caught in a hallway, and that's not unlikely when you're playing Qaz, because your noise is going to draw enemies from every direction. If we could then blink, that would be great. Ooh. This looks like a very good opportunity to get some value out of Fulminant Prism. No, they killed it. Nice. Okay. Alright, we ran out of mana. Here's... Oh no, I can't do it yet because we still have a cursed weapon on. Okay, I've been waiting to show you the tech for why I wanted to have 2 different longswords, but not yet. I have to wait a little bit longer for that. Can we? No. I was like, can we just melee stuff? Turns out not a good idea. We're in a robe. We've got 3 AC, so it's not great. Also note that we're getting a little bit of passive shielding from Qaz, so at all times we have 3 shield here. Alright, killed one yak. We'll just kite this guy around. every time we get a magic point, we'll just plink him with a dart. Yeah. For a second there, I thought we had gotten away from him. But that shouldn't happen when we're making this much noise. Alright. Come on. There we go. Alright. Yak pack down. So, yeah. I don't have a lot of experience with Fulminant Prism. Maybe you saw it there. It seemed like my placement wasn't great. So I'm going to need to practice a bit with it. Just in terms of how close to put it to enemies, where to place it so that they'll walk into it, that sort of thing. Not very good with. So say Lightning Spire, I got that one down. I know how to place that one, but yeah, we'll see. Hey, there's our Lair. Okay, we don't want to go in just yet. I don't like going into a D8 Lair. I like to get more experience in that. We might find black mambas in there, which are pretty scary for us. We don't have any R poison, and they're going to be faster than us. Hey, look, food. 5 rations. Alright, let's eat one. Go back to 4. And that's our level done. Alright, so we're going to keep going. If we meet something extremely dangerous down here that makes me not want to be on this floor, I'm thinking of something like meeting a Rolka. Although in some ways a Rolka isn't that bad because we have a lot of MR. But still, she could one-shot us with a Crystal Spear. So say we meet someone like that, then we might come back up and do Lair. Random uselessness, great. So we've never seen any shops, okay. Alright, nothing on our shopping list. And also I want to do a check. Yeah, we haven't seen any magical robes. I mean, we fought a lot of orcs, so it's kind of a bit unlucky that that's the case. Let's try not to blow ourselves up. And look at all the noise that's making. When that exploded, we heard a shout. Yeah, look. It's happening. So everyone's running to our stairs. We're going to make some interesting patterns around stairs with all this noise. It's one of the things that I think is actually pretty cool about having marking tiles like this, because it will show you where really epic battles take place, because you'll have enemies running in from all sorts of different directions. And that's going to happen a lot when we're Quaz. I'll bring this yak up. Okay, I'm just, okay. Just fighting it in melee because we'll get some free riposte. Potentially we'll kill it with a cloud if we get lucky. I should not, yeah, it's 18 damage, so we could take a couple more shots. We're going to pick a new stair though. I don't want to go back down where these yaks are definitely going to be camping the stairs. Let's pick a new stair. Let's go over to the left. Sort of got to go on a bit of a roundabout journey here. Alright, here we go. Quick check of our skills again. Hexes is almost at 8. Alright. Yeah. Yep. The ogre running in from behind us. Which is a good reason that if we're resting, we should be resting back on stairs, because the noise is going to be pulling enemies from behind us. Oh yeah, right, I shouldn't use shift move because it's not going to update it. Another pro tip, if you're using this RC. See, like that? So it only updates the tiles when the player gets to act. So when you're shift moving, or say you hit auto explore or something like that, it won't update them during the move. Clink, clink, clink. Let's see. Yeah, I thought so. For a Quaz character like this, there's some danger in exploring past your lair. So to say D11, even further. So say you do D12, and that's because of the noise you're making. So if there are really dangerous things on that floor, like say ugly things, you're gonna pull it to you, which is really quite scary. But that's not so bad when we're Spriggan, because I'm trying to think what would actually really scare us in dungeon. You don't normally see black mambas in dungeons, so I don't know, not too much, so it's not as bad. So I don't know, we might explore even down to D12, although maybe not, I don't know. If we saw something like a fire giant or something, can happen. You can have crazy vaults on D12 that have things like that. We could get one shot. Another ration. Check our spell hunger. It's at 3. Alright, I think we can start spamming our Fulminant Prism a bit more now. Alright, so this is an example. Oh, we failed it at 4% chance. Yeah, that 4% chance is really crazy. So say we put one here above us. If we were a 10 speed enemy, we wouldn't be able to get out of that blast. We'd have 2 moves. We'd move there, and then it would explode and hit us. But as a Spriggan, because we move faster, we can get 3 turns in before it explodes, like that, which is nice. Yeah, see, there's the ugly thing. Very scary. Oh, that's a D9 ugly thing even, so that's really early. But that is terrifying if you're a regular character who can't run away from it, because they're faster than a normal character is. Our Fulminant Prism really isn't doing that much. We might need to train some more of that. I believe spell power makes the explosion do more damage. Let's put it there. Is it coming? We'll deal with it later. I want to get... Whoop! Walked off a red carpet there. Oh, there's the Cyclops we were talking about. Let's see, how much damage can he actually do? I'm not sure. See, I think basically it can... A monster, for its throwing damage, it works like a weapon. So it can do 35 plus however much a large rock is. 20 damage. So I think a max damage... Oh, I moved towards him. I meant to do X first. I think a max damage is 35 plus... I've already forgotten. 20. So he could do 55 max damage with a large rock, which means we really should not be fighting him. Certainly not with only 44 HP. I'm very, very confident that he could do more than 45 damage with a large rock. I'm thinking, so we've seen a D9 Cyclops and a D9 Ugly thing, and that's when we're seeing this stone wall down here. I'm thinking that maybe this is a vault with sort of out of depth monsters in it. But that Cyclops is kind of making me want to maybe just leave this floor. A Wonder Disintegration. Yeah, okay, we gotta go. We're pulling stuff. I'm gonna X that out too. We don't want to go downstairs next to a double-headed ogre. That could definitely one-shot us. if both attacks connected, for sure. So maybe we do need to go to Lair early, or earlier than I would have liked. We'll see. That disintegration wand, I don't know. We have a very high evocation skill, but I mean, oh boy, okay. The disintegration wand very heavily overlaps just with our magic spells. The time I'd want to use it is just if I ran out of magic points. Spellcasting to 10, let's have a look. No, we'll keep going. More magic points is always good as well. So let's take it to... No, we'll just keep training it. We'll take it to 14. We're not going to focus it anymore though. Our hexes is already at 8, so let's turn on our fighting. And now that our fighting's on, I'm going to focus it. But now that our fighting's on, we're just going to leave that on all game. It's going to be like our dodging and our invocations. Very, very important that you have more HP on every character, even your casters. I saw someone somewhere said the other day that maybe the fighting skill should be renamed to have more HP skill. But yeah, very important on every character. Just because you're a blaster caster doesn't mean you should neglect fighting. Kind of worried about this Cyclops. Hope I haven't been calling it a centaur. Is this... How do you even get in there? Oh, this might be... It seems sealed off. This might be one of those little vaults that just has an upstair into it from the floor below. We don't have digging, although probably wouldn't help us because these stone walls might come all the way around. Alright, so that's interesting. That means we're not going to find another downstairs, so we can stop exploring this. Not risk getting one shot by the Cyclops. He has an enchanted flail. Okay, not too worried. A little bit worried though, I mean, it does hurt. Boom. See, even though it was off screen, we feel more experienced. And we can even guess that the guy is coming. That made me think. Fulminant Prisms are basically immune to everything, right? As in, I'm hoping that our clouds from Qaz aren't going to blow them up prematurely and then kill us. Because that's possible. Alright, we've got multiple ice devils. Was there a... No, okay. We didn't get a message about an ice cave here, so it just might be a sort of frost-themed floor. Yeah, look, Qaz is working his magic and our bombs here. We've got, the whole floor is running at us right now, including a bunch of howler monkeys. I think this is a stair that's too dangerous for us to be at. Oh, wait, no, these ice devils can't go across the deep water. Oh man, okay, they're owned. And also, wait, gargoyle? Let's see what max damage is on a stone arrow. Max damage. 3d12, 36. So he couldn't technically one-shot us, which is nice to know. But that's really worrying, because if I'm guessing that there's a downstairs in here, these are the only two downstairs that we're going to have to go to D10. One is surrounded by, well, the demons can't get to us, but there's a gargoyle there who could two-shot us, and the other stair has a double-headed ogre that could potentially one-shot us. So in fact, well, let's finish exploring this floor. Maybe there isn't a downstairs in there, and we'll find a third one, and then we don't have to worry about it. But if there isn't another downstair, I think we will need to go to Lair now. Oh, we got shafted. Alright, there you go. So, fortunately, we're kind of near this upstairs, but if the double-headed ogre is hanging out there and is going to run at us right now, we might be in trouble. So, shaft's really punishing to Quaz characters. Fortunately, it was only one floor. We didn't just get shafted 3 floors. But yeah, the noise means that enemies will find you very quickly. Here's the two-headed ogre. I don't think we can get back up without risking being hit by it. Alright, well we need to just try to kill it. 1, 2, yeah, he's gonna walk into it from there. And one more. 1, 2, yep. Yeah, see, it's happening. We're getting stuck between them. So this is the shaft here. I need to step on this tile. If one of these monsters walks into the door and blocks us in, we won't be able to get away from the double-headed ogre. Alright, and then let's say that these enemies are probably going to chase us. If we could just... Alright, okay, good. So we got the double-headed ogre, and see, look at the noise pulling enemies to us everywhere. I'm really happy that our shaft didn't take us too far from the stairs. But you can very easily see, say we were landed in the middle of nowhere, how quickly this would get out of hand with enemies running from everywhere. But now that we've got the double-headed ogre, I think we just sprint back to the stairs, because there might be more things running in from below due to the noise. Alright, I don't mind just dancing the water moccasin up. And I also don't mind... Oh, I don't want to take any more hits. Alright, dodging to 10. Alright, shafts. L-U-L. Well, this stair is safer now. There's no double-headed ogre. Okay, never mind, changed my mind. The gargoyle's here. We need to go to the other one. So in some ways, I guess you can say that that shaft had a silver lining. In that we... No, okay, there's another double-headed ogre here. Two-headed ogre. What if we just blow all our stuff? Oh, he's avoiding it! He's too clever. We could maybe dazzling spray him. If we could get him to be blinded and stumbling around here next to the Fulminant Prism. Dazzling spray's on D. Let's see. Don't shoot the Fulminant Prism. Okay, he is blinded. Okay. So enemies that are blinded can still kill you. As I knew that, but I forget your name, but someone left a funny comment on the last video that said they blinded a centaur with dazzling spray and then it shot them 3 times in a row with arrows and killed them. And I found that hilarious. But it's like enemies who are confused, they can still hit you. And because we could be one-shot by this two-headed ogre with only 3 AC and 39 HP, we need to go back up. We can't risk that he steps into us and kills us. And I think that tells us that we do in fact need to go to Lair. We got double-headed ogre at this stair and gargoyle at the other one. And well, we are going to finish exploring around. Maybe there is a third stair, but I'm pretty sure there won't be. Still got to be on alert for this Cyclops as well. Don't know where he is. So that's it. No third downstairs. It is in this room. So yeah, I think we start doing Lair. I mean, maybe we have to leave Lair because it's too difficult, but we can come back to D10 and facing these gargoyles and double-headed ogres when we have enough HP to not be one-shot by them. Oh! I also just noticed that we've made 3 pips of piety. So we have a very nice ability called Elemental Force. What this one does is it turns the elemental clouds around you into actual elementals who will then fight. It says here your invocation skill increases the maximum number of elementals that can be created. Note that this also gets stronger with invocation, so you get more, but also with your piety. So say we used it now, there aren't any clouds around us. So say we used it now, we might get a fire one and a air elemental. I haven't used this. I haven't played Quaz since air elementals got that mini tornado spell, but I'm really hoping that they're not gonna use that because that's really annoying, especially if they're on your team. Yeah. See, so what I'm doing here is blocking the rocks with the prisms. It works like Spire in that you can block it. So what I can do here, and this is maybe what I should have done when I met it the first time, is actually keep putting down prisms until the Cyclops runs out of rocks. So we wanna be blocking any that come in. Oh, we miscast it. Okay, I was like, what happened there? How did the rock still fly at us? That was another 3% failure. Okay, yep. Oh, we ran out of magic. We can do one more. He's slow, by the way, so he's not going to be able to step around the corner and throw a rock and kill us in the one turn. Alright. Perfect. Okay, I didn't know. I was assuming that a prism is like a spire, but I've now confirmed. So what's really good about both these things when you're trying to block missiles like that is they literally have no evasion. They have 0 evasion. So it's not possible for a missile to miss them, which is really good because it's guaranteed to block the shot. If you've ever tried to block missiles with things that are more evasive, Sticks to Snake comes to mind. I've died to the Shining One Angels, where they dodged the thing I was trying to block and then killed me. But that can never happen with 0 evasion. Also note that the Cyclops isn't throwing rocks anymore, so I assume he's out. In which case now we can just very easily kite him. I mean, we're fast as a Spriggan, but you can very easily do this sort of thing even with a normal character because Cyclopses are slow. So as long as you're not in one-shot range, keep the Cyclops at the edge of your line of sight. If it throws a rock that takes all your HP, just step out, walk back, heal up, do it again until he runs out of rocks. And then at that point you can just very easily kite him because it's not possible for him to ever kill you. Alright, so that's this floor done. We survived the Cyclops menace, which means I think we should go to Lair. Yeah, I don't want to be one shot. That would be extremely embarrassing. We'll come back when we got more HP, maybe more armor. If we're really lucky, we could get dragon scales in Lair. I mean, when I say that, oh wait, whoa. There's a downstairs here that we don't know, so that must also go into that room. Alright. Oh dear. Okay, is this... This room might be crazy. There could be all sorts of nonsense in here. If it's a special vault, there could be things that might one-shot us. This is really risky. Okay, but anyway, the point I was making, we technically do have a dragon scales. We have a gold dragon scales, which still gives us -4 evasion. Our 7 strength is not quite enough. Yeah, the robe is better. So this is a gamble in going in here to look, but I feel like I want to take it because if this room isn't too bad, that might give us access to a 3rd downstairs to go to D10, and then we wouldn't have to go to Lair, which is what I would ideally like to be the case. I'd like to have a little bit more experience, and maybe, just maybe, if we explore some more dungeon, we might find our poison before we go in. So, fingers crossed here. Wait, what? Oh, okay, yeah, we are in the room. For a second there, I don't know, I was just expecting to land in the middle. I don't know why, it just seemed like that's what should be the case. So nothing too scary yet. I'm really nervous though still. This door's open. Alright. This is not making me less scared because there are all these hatches in here. Okay. I'm not too afraid of a shadow. That's alright. Not too afraid of a bullfrog. That's also alright. Let's go back to the stair to heal though. Alright. So I don't know, I'm just expecting there's gonna be a fire giant or a storm dragon or something in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna yell a little bit. If something really scary walks into view, we'll shut the door, we'll bolt to the stairs, and then we'll never come back. But I don't know, we're making lots of noise even just from our clouds and nothing's coming. Okay, maybe there's gonna be a statue or something? No? Okay. Very odd. Very, very odd. Alright, well, let's check the hatches up. We don't want to do hatches down. Hatches up are fine though. Was this the stair? No. Wait, it doesn't matter yet. Wait, yeah, it does. Sorry, we need to get the correct stair here. Wait, I've lost my mind. How did we get in the room? I don't remember anymore. Hang on, it must be one of the downstairs over there. Alright, here we go, run across the unknown. It's alright, we lived. It must be this one. Yeah, there we go, okay. Check this hatch up. They might be on our optimal orb run path. I know this is kind of annoying, especially without fast travel. Then we have to manually run all the way back over there again. It's the pursuit of winning. The streak play of life. Alright. So this means we can continue on. I'm doing everything I can to avoid going to Lair right now. Back down to 3 rations. Okay, this is scaring me a bit. These ice devils are once again trapped by deep water, so we can just ping them with magic darts. Looks like that's never actually going to kill them. Oh, wait, the gargoyle's back. Okay, we should go back upstairs. Alright, so we pulled him to this stair, which means the other stair that had the gargoyle should now be safe. Which was this stair. No, sorry. I'm lying. This stair. Yeah, okay, yeah. Potion of mutation. I need to run back to the stairs if I can because the noise is pulling all these enemies in. I don't want to get blocked, especially if the gargoyle is going to turn up. Here he is. Alright, so Fulminant Prism, its damage is checked against AC, so I suspect it won't do too much damage to a gargoyle, but we can find out. And then there's no point putting down more Fulminant Prisms that are going to get exploded by the first one, because when they're not charged up, they're not going to do the big explosion. Let's see. Yeah, it really doesn't hurt him that much. Yeah, no, it's too dangerous. We could get too short. Okay, so that stair just became unusable again, and it is really annoying to get back to that stair that's in there. No, I think the gargoyle is too difficult. Let's go to Lair. Because I just don't see how we safely kill him. Because if we're fighting him and he hits us for a lot of damage, he's always going to have another opportunity to then kill us as we try to get upstairs. So I don't like it. We're going to do Lair. An oppressive heat around you. Interesting. We have no RF except for our gold dragon scales. Anyway, I'm going to leave that one here for now. We tried to do everything we could to avoid Lair, but we've ended up here. If you join me in the next one, we'll be trying to find that volcano, which could give us a lot of very interesting and useful things. Anyway, see you next time.